What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Wan Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K24 New Gen Center build video. And in today's video we are finally dropping the 6'8" that I've been talking about. Now originally I said it was going to be like a Ben Wallace with a 3-ball type of build. I don't really know if that's what you would say this could be, maybe more like a Bam Adebayo, but the comparisons we get are Bam Adebayo and DeMarcus Cousins. A little bit of an undersized DeMarcus Cousins, but I could definitely see the DeMarcus Cousins comparisons. And again, I don't really know if I made this 6'8" correctly. I think I'd rather maybe go with the Hall of Fame rebound chaser, even though with the 92 that I do have, it still felt fine and I could still get triple doubles and average double-digit rebounding. But I think being 6'8" and a bit undersized, especially for the rec center, I think that Hall of Fame rebound chaser would have been nice. And I probably don't really need the driving contact dunks on it, even though it is extremely fun to have. And again, maybe I don't need as much ball handling as I put on this build either, but I thought it'd be fun. Maybe you can make it like an ISO center. You could sauce up if you know how to dribble and everything like that. But yeah, you guys will see. Let's get into it. So of course you want to go 6'8", and I did make it at the center position. And the weight, you can leave it at 245 pounds. And of course, being 6'8" undersized, you want the most wingspan that you can get, so you can get better blocks, better rebounds, and better steals. Then we can click continue. And this is the 6'8" that I made. So as you can quickly see here, we do have an 89 driving dunk. We can get pro driving contact dunks, a 78 3-ball. You can still space the floor. I really wanted to be able to space the floor. And with this build, it's more of a play style of like a 6'8" stretch build. But again, if you set the picks, you can roll, you can still catch bodies, or if you run out in fast breaks or you have a nice cut, you can still finish. And if there's a defender on the rim, you can dunk on him. Of course, we still have our passing, we have that ball handling and speed of the ball, like I said, and then we got pretty much all 80s in our defense except offensive rebound. But again, this build in Mamba mentality with the juice perk, especially plus 10 or plus 15 to all these, a 92 interior, 91 perimeter, 91 steal, 97 blocking, and 99 rebounding in takeover is pretty damn OP. And of course, you still get that 80 ball handle, 80 plus speed of the ball, 87 pass accuracy, you'd get an 88 free ball, and a 99 driving dunk in Mamba mentality. So in Mamba mentality, this build is actually crazy. A defensive menace, you can dunk on everybody, you can stretch the floor, everything. But let's get into these badges. So only a 50 close shot. So again, like I said, you kind of play up to more around the perimeter. You're not gonna make much inside. You do have a 40 standing dunk, so you can get a 1 dunk package, so you can make some open dunks, but you pretty much have to be wide open in the paint, otherwise stay out of there. And for our driving layup, we do have it at 70, so we can get that Zion Williamson layup package. We have bronze fearless, silver slithery, bronze acrobat, gold aerial, gold bunny, gold pro touch, silver scooper, float game, giant slayer, Hall of Fame spin cycle, Hall of Fame 2-step, and silver whistle. So some nice finishing badges all around. Still pro touch, definitely nice to have. It would have been nice to get that 78 driving layup for Sabonis layup package with those crazy floaters, but just the way the build worked out and the way I made it, this is what we had to do. But again, I'd probably sacrifice those driving dunks, maybe lower it a bit and just make it more of like a pure stretch. I could even increase the mid-range or something like that, or maybe gave it that 91 steal for those crazy badges. And like I said, 89 driving dunks, so you can get your pro driving contacts on this, silver posterizer, slithery, precision dunker, gold aerial wizard, gold bunny, Hall of Fame spin cycle, Hall of Fame 2-step, and silver whistle, all repeating badges. Like I said, only a 40 standing dunk, but you do get 1 standing dunk package, so if you are open, you can do a standing dunk. No post control on this build either, but we do get bronze unpluckable because of our 70 ball handle. Only a 63 mid-range. It would have been nice to get this increased a little bit more to whatever it might be. I can't remember, an 80 something. It would have been nice for those better releases. We do get bronze blinders, silver catch and shoot, bronze deadeye, silver green machine, silver space creator, bronze spot finder, silver guard up, bronze midi magician, silver open looks, silver comeback kid, and once again silver whistle. So some pretty decent shooting badges all the way around. I'm used to shooting with like a 74, a 73 3-ball, so 78 definitely hittable. I just took a little bit of time to find a jump shot, or get used to the jump shot is what I should say. I eventually found the timing for the JT Thor base. I was just too used to Jonathan Isaac, and it's a little bit quicker than JT Thor, so I just had to learn to hold it down a little bit longer. And our 3-pointer is a 78, like I mentioned before. Still a lot of repeat badges here. The only new ones really are bronze agent 3s and silver corner specialist. Everything else has pretty much been repeated throughout the mid-range badges. But again, this is definitely enough. You can still sauce up, hit nasty step backs, everything. And only a 53 free throw. Again, had to sacrifice something, and I was not able to increase this. 77 pass accuracy. I recommend this at the minimum. I used to do 68, but like honestly, playing with no pass accuracy builds and a 68 pass accuracy, there really wasn't a ton of difference. I found like you're still turning it over just as much as you did with having no pass accuracy. But the 77 is really nice. You get that silver break starter, dimer, bronze needle threader, which is extremely nice to help your passes not get stolen as easy, silver relay passer, bronze touch passer, and of course silver special delivery. The ball handle, I went 70. Again, I don't know if I really needed the 70, but I knew there was some dribble animation unlocks at this level. You do get bronze unpluckable, ankle breaker, blow by, handles for days, silver physical handles, which is cool, and bronze triple strike. And again, 70 speed with ball, so you can definitely move. You can come down with a rebound, go coast to coast, dunk on somebody, pull up for a 3, whatever it might be. But again, a lot of repeat badges, except we do get hyperdrive and blow by on bronze once again. 82 interior defense, again, undersized at 6'8". I wanted to make sure we could get silver post lockdown, so if we do face a 7-footer that's bigger than us, that has some strength, has some post control, that tries to drop step or post spin, we can lock them down. And we also have a 90 strength with gold immovable enforcer, so it's going to be a lot harder for them than they think to try and score on us in the paint. And in the upcoming rec center gameplay, that's exactly what my matchup was trying to do, and we shut them down. 81 perimeter defense on a center, it's pretty nasty, so if you get switched on a pick and roll or anything like that, you can definitely guard up on the perimeter. Bronze clamps, silver ankle bracers, bronze challenger, bronze pick dodger, silver 94 feet, gold workhorse, and gold off-ball pest, which is extremely nice. Even if people are cutting to the rack, this and gold movable enforcer, you'll get some nice bump animations. It's gonna really take out that clean cut for them to the rack. 81 steal, maybe I should have went with a 91. Maybe I should have dropped the contact dunks, the dribbling, something like that, and maybe made this a 91 to get those absolutely OP badges. But we do get bronze gloves, silver interceptor, and bronze right stick ripper. And of course, in 87 block, we get gold chase down artist, silver anchor, and gold pogo stick. Again, this has been enough even at 6'8". I probably maybe even should have went like 92 or something like that, but still, I'm getting some absolutely nasty snatch and swap blocks as you've seen in the mixtape. Only a 47 offensive rebound. This just matches the 92 defensive rebound, so unfortunately another category I had to sacrifice was the offensive rebound. But again, with this build on the play style that I kind of made it, you really want to live around the perimeter, stretch the floor, and then you can cut in, get your dunks or pick and rolls. You can get your dunks off that, but just to really space the floor and be a 3-and-D defender at the center position. And again, being 6'8", being undersized, I know a lot of people have a 92 offensive rebound, so I wanted to match that at least with a 92 defensive rebound, still get our pogo stick, rebound chaser, and box out beast. And again, I had to sacrifice a little bit of speed to get all these ratings that I wanted, so I went to a 75, but I'm used to playing on like 66 speed and 60 speed, so this still felt incredibly fast to me at 6'8". So I decided to sacrifice a little bit of speed, but again, in Mamba mentality, or if you activate your physicals takeover, you can get plus 10 of this, and you can be moving down the court. There's a 61 acceleration to go with that as well, so you get bronze blow by, spot finder, which is nice, triple strike, and bronze slippery off ball. Once again, that 90 strength, you are undersized, and people are going to try and take advantage of that and back you down. This will counteract that. You got your box out beast, bulldozer, clamps, fearless finisher, physical handles, gold immovable enforcer, gold brick wall, and silver post lockdowns. Everything you need to be successful to defend in the paint and the perimeter and wherever it may be. And again, being 6'8" and undersized, I wanted more vertical. This is going to help you get more rebounds and blocks and everything. I definitely noticed I've gotten more snatch blocks with this build because this build can jump so high. But you do get gold chase down artist, silver posterizer, gold aerial wizard, and gold pogo stick. And last but not least, the 95 stamina. That really gets us that gold workhorse badge to match that 82 interior defense. And we also get silver 94 feet and bronze handles for days. So there we have it, the 6'8" build that I ended up making. Again, I changed some things. I probably don't need the ball handle and speed with ball, and I probably would have went with like a 99 defensive rebound, maybe increase the mid-range up to max if I could, and then drop the driving dunk, because I do play more of like a stretch with this build. Then maybe I could have increased my layup a little bit more to get that bonus package. I don't know. So I don't mind this build. It was still fun. I could get triple doubles and you could still lock down anybody. But again, I'd probably remake this in a different way, but I did make it fairly balanced. But again, this is my first time making it 6'8", so I didn't really know what I was doing, and I just wanted to try out some things, and this is what I came up with for my first 6'8" build. I'll probably make another one down the road, like I said, with the Hall of Fame rebound chaser and everything else, because I think it could be absolutely deadly, and maybe even go with like a 95 strength if I could. But we'll visit that another day. I do have some other builds in the works already. I'm very excited to drop those ones for you guys. Stay tuned for that. But let's finish off this build. Let's click continue. So we get the shades of DeMarcus Cousins, Bam Adebayo, and Nicholas Claxton. So some pretty cool comparisons there. I could definitely see the Boogie comparison, even though he is 6'8" and Boogie was 6'11". Few inches difference there, but the ratings that he has, you can definitely make that be a DeMarcus Cousins type of build. I could also see it being a Bam Adebayo type of build, but again, I don't know if Bam really has an 89 driving dunk, and he doesn't shoot a ton of threes is the only thing, but playmaking and defending and everything like that, you can definitely make it a Bam Adebayo build. But it does come out to an inside out threat. So not too crazy of a name. There's a lot of these out there, especially at 6'8", and a lot of forward builds like this, guard builds, everything. So not too crazy of a name, but it would have been cool to get a cool name, but unfortunately not for this build, just a generic name. But next up, we are going to get into the attributes to increase first and the animations for the build. So the way I increase this build first, I would max out our driving layup. We can get that Zion package off rip and your 89 driving dunks, and you can also get your pro driving contact dunks right off rip as well. And of course, we want to be able to shoot the ball and spread the floor, so I ended up maxing out my 3-point shot, and I left my mid-range for now, but maybe for your next upgrades, you want to focus on those, your perimeter defense, steal, and could even do the block. And we put our free throw up to a 52. You can get 53, but I had to go to a 52. We do max out our playmaking completely, our pass accuracy, ball handle, and speed of the ball. You can all put those up. So you can grab rebounds, go coast to coast. You can dribble, sauce up. If you're a dribbler, you can do whatever you want. And I ended up maxing out my interior defense at 82. People are going to see that you're 6'8", especially on these 7-footers with post control. They want to drop step you. I wanted to negate that right off rip. So I maxed out my interior defense. And I went with a 70 perimeter defense and a 70 steal. Again, I'm used to playing on like 60s perimeter defense and like 60 steal at most. So this is still a little bit more of a treat for me. So I figured I'd be able to use this because I could use it at the other ratings. So 70 should be good for now, but your next attribute upgrades, you can definitely focus on these categories and maybe even your mid-range. And block, I went up to a 77. That is going to get you bronze anchor, but like I said, your next attribute upgrades, you can maybe go to an 87 block and get that silver anchor, and that's going to help you more at guarding the paint and the post. And of course, max out your defensive rebound to a 92. You want to be able to rebound off rip. You are undersized, and you want to make sure that you get positioned, go for the ball, get that rebound, hold X or A, pass that ball down the court, get some easy fast break outlet assists. Of course, our speed, max that out to a 75. You want to be able to get up and down the court as quick as you can. We leave our acceleration for now, but we max everything else out. So 90 strength, get that goal to movable enforcers you can. It's going to be hard for people to back you down on the post. Get that 85 vertical or at least an 80 vertical to match that 89 driving dunk so you can get your pro driving contact dunks. And again, you are 6'8", undersized. You want to be able to jump, grab rebounds, blocks, whatever it might be. Of course, max out your stamina, get that gold workhorse badge off rip as well too. And of course, once again, it comes out to 255k VC. Pretty much anytime you go to an 89 or a 90 overall, it will cost you 255k VC. But you go ahead, throw this in there. You can take it into the rec, start going crazy, no problem. You can play defense, pass the ball, handle the ball, shoot, dunk on people, and you got your physicals as well. And for the animations for this build, we'll run through them very quickly. Jump shot, I will get into that after. Free throw, I am using the underhand free throw. This is a starter 3 animation, so it's a one-handed underhand granny shot. It is actually hilarious to see. It is greenable as well too, actually. It's just funny to see in the rec. I love it. Layup styles on Williamson, like I talked about. We will get into the dunk packages later. Dribble pull up, Kevin Durant, that's also a starter 3 animation. The spin jumper, Penny Hardaway, also a starter 3 animation. James Harden hop jumper, also a starter 3 animation. Post fade Kobe, post hook Joel Embiid, post hop shot Kobe, and motion style is Jimmy Butler, and that is also another starter 3 animation. I'm trying out quite a few of these starter 3 animations. I just hit it, so I'm trying these out, seeing what they're like. They may not be the best, but they got to be starter 3 for a reason, right? Pass style, Domantas Sabonis. I love his outlet passes. I think they're really crisp and clean. I just love his pass style. Dribble style, Joel Embiid. I think that's a starter 3 animation as well too, and I think Ben Simmons might be as well, but I do have that 70 ball handle and 70 speed with ball, so I'm not used to seeing these, but I'm pretty sure that these are starter 3 animations. Jimmy Butler breakdown combo, Antetokounmpo breakdown combo, escape moves Giannis again, combo moves LeBron, crossover LeBron, behind the back normal, Joel Embiid spin. I think that's another starter 3 animation. LeBron hezzy, step back normal, and the triple threat style is Michael Jordan, which is also starter 3 once again. And the jump shot that I've been rocking, you guys heard about it in the other videos. JT Thor base, it took me a little while to get used to it. You do have to hold it a little bit longer than what you do with Jonathan Isaac, so I was really used to that Isaac base. I was struggling heavy when I first tried this jump shot, but eventually I learned to hold the button a little bit longer, and then it started going green for me. So I started shooting a lot better with this base. Again, you guys recommended some really good ones. That Brzdikis base, I can't remember exactly how to say it. Still have to try it out, but eventually I did learn how to use this jump shot. So it was JT Thor base, Terrence Mann 72%, Shaedon Sharp 28% on 100% speed. Decent ratings except for the timing stability, so B+ speed, A- release height, and a B+ defensive immunity, but again, that D timing stability, which isn't great. I maybe could have dropped the speed a little bit, but I think that way I couldn't get the blending that I wanted because I only have that 78 3 ball. But still, it's a smooth looking jump shot, and you do have to hold it down a little bit longer than what it looks like. And I do use the push setting as well. But again, if you guys have a different jump shot that you like for 78 3 balls, go ahead, throw that on, use whatever's most comfortable to you. And for the dunk packages, we got our rim grazers, we got our hangs, we got our windmills, as you've seen in the mixtape, we got our basics. We do have quick drops, but I believe that could be a starter 3 animation as well. For sure, the 1 foot moving quick drops are starter 3. We got our athletics, we got our double clutches, we got our tomahawks. I love tomahawk dunks, are my favorite. We got our pro contact dunks on 1 and 2 moving foot dunks. We got our windmills, we got all our hangs, rim grazers, basics, our quick drops, again, starter 3 animation right there. We got our reverses, we got our cradles, we got our switcheroos, tomahawks again, all the ones that we can put on, and our athletics. And like I said, that 40 standing dunk does get you 2-hand under basket regulars, so if you are open, you still can get some standing dunks, and you still will be able to finish wide open standing layups. But be careful, you don't really want to be in the paint too much with this build and the play style that it has. Signature dunks, pretty much everybody that you can put on. If you want Luka, Julius, Manu, James, you can throw all those on, but we got Ja Morant. 6'8" Ja Morant dunking is pretty nasty. Same with Dominique Wilkins. Again, if you want CJ McCollum, Paul George, Clyde Drexler, DeMar, anybody. Anthony Edwards I got on. We got Aaron Gordon, LeBron James. If you want Zach LaVine, he's got some really nasty dunk packages as well. Tracy McGrady, Scottie Pippen, and Latrell Sprewell. If you want any of these packages, you can go ahead and put them on. It's a ton of VC to have all these dunk packages, so I haven't really bought them yet. And again, you got Vince Carter at the top as well too. That could be really nasty. And last but not least, our alley-oops. Pro elites, Zion Williamson, of course, and I got our pro contacts on as well. So there we have it, all the animations, how to upgrade the build, how to make the build, the whole works. But next up, we are going to get into some rec center gameplay where we drop a near nasty 20-point triple-double, and we are up against a 7'3" center. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we've got a 23-point, 13 rebound, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block gameplay on 9 of 12 shooting and 4 of 5 from 3-point land. And as you see, we are up against a 7'3". Now, 6'8", they are kind of a bad matchup for 7'3". So if you make them right, you can play defense right there. That guy tries using his size. He is way bigger than me, tries drop stepping. But I have that 82 interior defense. I got gold anchor, the whole works and everything just like that. Or it might be silver anchor, sorry, I keep forgetting exactly what I have on this build. But regardless, you still can absolutely hold it down with a 6'8". And you're also 20 points faster and usually about 20 points stronger. If you make the 7'3" that has low strength, you're gonna have that speed, but it's only gonna be a 55. But if you make a 7'3" with high strength, you're gonna probably have like 30 speed as well. So this build can absolutely be you up and down the court, as you've seen there. And again, in transition, it can be very hard to pick up. You can blow by the 7'3" very easily. So 7'3" can be a little bit tough to use this year. And again, the 6'8", because of their physical advantages, it can be extremely hard to guard. But still, 7'3", you can definitely get some rebounds. But again, if you make the 6'8" right, you can still hold your own. I did out rebound this big right here. I'm not exactly sure what his defensive and offensive rebound ratings were, but still, at 7'3", you should be able to out rebound a 6'8" technically. Now there is Dennis Rodman, of course. He was what, 6'7", super undersized, and played against some monsters like David Robinson and Hakeem Olajuwon, and he still got rebounds over them as well too. So it really is heart over height. Even in 2K, absolutely, you get position early, box him out, and again with that 90+ strength versus a 7'3", 70 strength, you can easily hold your own. And we get a nasty snatch block right there, that 85 vertical. For some reason on this build, I've been getting a lot more snatch blocks. Again, I think it's due to that vertical, and again, in Mamba mentality, plus 10 to that with a 95 vertical at 6'8", so you can absolutely sauce up, and then we can take it to the rack on them and get some nasty driving contact dunks as well. So again, like I said earlier, I probably shouldn't have really even put on contact dunks on this build, but as you can see, we are getting some absolutely nasty clips. So this gameplay does have some pretty nasty clips all the way around. Shows off the shooting like I'm talking about right there. The 7'3" is a little bit slow getting back. I can sprint out to the corner, hit an easy corner 3, and once again, using that JT Thor base, I was finally able to figure it out. I just had to hold it a little bit longer than what I was used to, and then we were able to get the job done. And again, the 77 pass accuracy, that's what I would recommend at an absolute minimum. I have tried 68, and it feels just like a 25 pass accuracy or a 30 pass accuracy. And again, we almost have a triple-double in this gameplay, so showing off a little bit of everything, and even an almost triple-double at halftime. 14, 8, 7, 1, and 1. So of course, obviously, the gameplay does slow down a little bit. The teammates don't hit me as much, but I do not care. As long as we get the W, it's all good. I just want to do my role. If I need to pass the ball, that's what I'm going to do. If I'm open, I'm going to shoot it. If I need to score, I'm definitely going to try and score it and just help out our team and see if we can win. See right there, he thinks I'm going to shoot it. Nice little easy blow by. We do get some of those blow by badges as well, I believe on the bronze level. And once again, he's biting on the fake, and I go up and try to absolutely body that guy. Fortunately, I was able to draw the foul, so we can get to the line and knock at least one of them down. Unfortunately, we did not knock the second one down. There's no point in showing that miss over there, but if you guys would like me to show my misses, definitely let me know. But again, being a little bit faster than that 7'3", it can be extremely hard to guard a quick 6'8" on the perimeter just like this. And I don't even have max speed on this build. I believe I could have got up to an 80 speed, but the way that I needed the other ratings, I only went up to a 75. But stay tuned, we do have some more new builds for you guys on the way. It was just a busy holiday break. Happy to get back into making some videos, but here we have this 6'8" finally that I was talking about. Super fun build. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.